this video tutorial I am teaching you how to create an architectural plan. For instance, you're a civil engineer and you know how to operate AutoCAD, your structural engineering software such as STAAD.Pro or AutoCAD or maybe Midas Civil, but you do not know how to make an architectural plan for your home or for your site. So in this tutorial I'm going to cover lots of things which is really helpful for you. So let's start. So our first step is to start our AutoCAD program. And it will take somewhere about a minute or so, and then we can proceed with our designing. Okay, in the meantime, till this AutoCAD opens, I will like you to first locate your site where you want to start the construction process. Okay, and for that we will start the program known as Google Earth. Yeah, here it is. We are basically interested in the latitudes and the longitudes of your land where you are going to construct your home or building or anything that you want to construct. Okay, so let me ask you one question, that what is latitude and what is longitude? See, the globe is divided into 4 quadrants. Okay, we take it very simply. Okay, I hope that you guys can see this prime meridian. Okay, this is the centermost line and it's in the y direction. Okay, and it's the equator and it's in the x direction. Okay, so that's why we always ask for the easting and northing. What does that mean? After getting the easting and northing of a particular place, we got the exact location. For instance, I'm here residing in India and my site is also in India. So I'll firstly go and highlight my country, and then I will go and search for the piece of land over which I want to construct something. Okay, for instance, as you can see that it has taken me to a location nearby my house. So I'm very much familiar with this area and I can easily find my home by just scrolling here and there. Okay, and for the convenience I have bookmarked my home with the name my home. Okay, just zoom in. So as you can see that this is my home. Now suppose I want to construct a new house or a building in a piece of land, and the piece of land is opposite to my home in this case. Okay, this is the piece of land. So I want to know what are the latitudes and what are the longitudes of this place. So how do I get this latitude and longitudes? It's very simple. You just need to click on this icon which says add place mark and click over it. Okay, and give it some name, for instance my site. Alright, and then just click over it and drag it to your land, anywhere around this land, because it will be easy for us to search this piece of land in AutoCAD then. Okay, and you need to copy down the latitude and longitude for this place. For instance, that latitude over here is 30 degrees and 17 minutes and 0.51 seconds, that is north. And longitude over here is 77 degrees 59 minutes and 47.43 seconds east. Okay, I'll copy it down somewhere. Okay, and hit OK. So now this is my site. Okay, now the work for the Google Earth is completed and we do not require it anymore. Okay, so now we will close this program, and yes, our AutoCAD program has been started. So okay guys, I'm going to tell you one thing, that I've created one template over here, and in which my drawing is in meter, but I'm going to start a fresh drawing and teach you how to convert its unit. Okay, so just simply click on start drawing, and I usually give AutoCAD few seconds more so that it can load each and every data, so that it can load all the data in the background. Okay, so as you can see that my AutoCAD is working perfectly. See, there is a small lag right now, and I will remove this lag by giving it a simple command again and again. That's my way of using the AutoCAD. Maybe you guys don't need it. Okay, so as you can see that my AutoCAD is working absolutely fine. So the first command that we will give is minus DWG units. Okay, now it is showing that my current unit is in meters, and that's what I want. But if your AutoCAD is showing some other number in place of 6, maybe it is showing a feet for, that will represent 2. Okay, maybe it is showing mm, centimeter, decimeter, anything, the corresponding number will be shown over here. So for instance, if your unit are in inches, then I want to convert this whole drawing into meters, because I'm very much comfortable working with meters instead of inches and feet. Okay, so what I'll do is I type in 6 over here and hit enter, and now it's asking me what kind of display format do you prefer. Okay, so I want a decimal unit system. Okay, I hit enter. Now it's asking me for the precision. Generally for the meter, 3 units of precision is more than enough. Okay, hit enter. Now it is asking me, do you want to scale the objects upon insertion? Yes, I want to scale each and everything. Match in units to drawing units. Yes, definitely. And hit again, enter again. Okay, after doing all these steps, your current drawing will be converted into meters. Mine is in meters, so there is no such hassle. Okay, I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say. Okay, now hit escape. Now for the next part, in order to recognize where your land is, you need to open a Bing map on your AutoCAD program, and for that you need to go on the option insert, and from here you need to go to the option set location and choose from map. Give it some time and it will open. Yeah, it will take some time. I don't know why it takes such a long time. Okay, so the map has been opened, and now it is asking me 3 options: whether I should enter the address of the place where I want to start my construction, or I can even enter the latitude and longitude. You know one thing, if you enter the address, then you need to search the nearby areas also. But since I have the latitudes and longitudes along with me, I really do not need to work that much. Okay, So I just go over here and copy my latitude, copy my latitude, comma, and copy my longitude. Hit enter. Now zoom in. And now you can see that it has precisely taken me to the same place for the coordinate which I have entered. Okay, you see that it's very simple to use AutoCAD, and with the power of Google Earth and AutoCAD you can do seamless things. And there's one more software, that is ArcGIS. If you are more into surveying, you should go and see that software also. It's very good to create the contour line and for the map sort of things. Okay, so now we click on the drop marker here option. Okay, now zoom in again. The place where I drop this marker will be considered as the 0, point. That is, this red marker is this point, this x and y 0, coordinate. Okay, now it completely depends upon you from where you want to start your land. Okay, so for instance, I want my marker to be somewhere here, or maybe here, somewhere like this. Okay, or maybe in the center. Okay, just keep it in the center. Okay, and hit next. It will take some time, but in the end I know everything pays off when making the drawings become so easy. Okay, now from here just select your time zone. Mine is Chennai, Kolkata, Mumbai, New Delhi. And the drawing unit, since I'm comfortable in meter, I will always choose meters. If you are a surveyor, or if you are doing some road project, you can even choose kilometers or yards. Okay, if you are a property dealer, then you can use any required unit for your work. Okay, meters works perfectly fine for me. Okay, now I'm here and I need to choose a satellite. Okay, GIS coordinate system satellite. Yes, UTM 8444 degree north is the satellite which I am going to choose. It is an Indian version. It is an Indian satellite. Okay, now click on next, and now it's asking for that point location, that marker that we have dropped. Okay, I want that marker to be at 0, 0 and 0 place. Okay, then hit enter. Now it's asking me to point a 90-degree angle. What does that mean? It is asking me to point the north direction of your drawing. So yes, this is my north direction. Okay, 90 degrees is my north. I hit enter once again. Now it will take some time to regenerate the model. Yes, it has regenerated the model. Now zoom in to the marker. Okay, as I've told you, the place where you put the marker will be the place, okay, where your x and y will be 0. Okay, so what you need to know now, the size of the plot. Okay, if you know the size of the plot, then it's very easy to draw a simple rectangle and just place it over here. But if you don't know the plot, then don't worry, you will create a lines from this point and then you will start drawing your architectural plan. Okay, so I'll take a polyline, type in the command PL, okay, and hit enter. And I'll start drawing, and it is somewhat visible. Okay, you can start plotting from this point to this point, then you can take it from this point, you can take it from this point, and then you can type in the command C and hit enter. It will close the polygon. So now we have traced our land. Now we want to get rid of this whole map because we want to start drawing our architectural plan. So what do we do? You just simply need to click on this map aerial, okay, and choose the last option which states map off, and your map will turn off. If you want to turn on your map at any moment, don't worry, just go to this map up option again and just click on map aerial, and your map will be turned on automatically. Okay, for the time being I really don't need this map. So this is your land. Now if you want to see what's the dimension of your plot, then yes, go ahead, just type in the command DAL, that is dimension aligned, and see the dimension from this point to this point. Okay, again from this point to this point, okay, from this point to this point, and the back side of the plot as well. Yes. Alright, now as you can see that this is not a perfectly square piece. Okay, this is somewhere 18.6 meters and this is 17.6 meters. The back side is approx 14.2 meters and the front is approx 14 meters. Okay, so there is a bit difference, but okay, it will work. Okay, remove all the dimensions. What I suggest you is to currently start working on this project only. Okay, and see, this is your front side, and I want you to copy this and take it to some other place and rotate it, and I will try to rotate it in see, your line is moving here and there. You need to press F8. Okay, this will turn on your ortho and the line will always be in a straight manner. Okay, and extend this line a bit, and now I need to rotate this block. Let's try if I'm able to rotate this or not. Maybe like this, and you need to hit your F8 button again. Now I'll try to move this box over this line. Yeah, and now you can see that this box is rotated, but it's not perfectly rotated. Okay, so we need to rotate it again. Okay, I'll just give it the command reference. Enter this command. There's still a small gap. I guess it's okay. We'll try once more, and I'll give the command RO rotate and select my object and hit enter. Now I will select a base point and I will choose the option R. Okay, now hit enter, and from here till here it's my reference point. Okay, now I will give it the command P. Okay, it asking me for the points. I hit enter again, and I just go to the bottom of this side and choose the bottom point and maybe this topmost point and hit enter. Okay. Now you can see that my plot is perfectly vertical about this line. Okay, now I should delete this line. I really don't require this anymore. So now this is the front side of your plot, this is the back side, and these are the two sides. Okay, why I rotated this plot is just because it becomes really very comfortable to work with the plot which has been stated like this, rather than working with a plot which has been okay. So now we got the dimensions for a plot. Now first thing you need to decide what kind of building it is, whether it is a residential building or maybe a residential home or a commercial building or anything, but you need to decide it first, because according to that all of the planning will take place. And there's one more thing that you should be aware of the codes and the bylaws that are governed by your local authorities, because what happens, some people try to utilize this whole land, okay, each and every of this land, and later the development authority comes and they really need and it becomes really very hard for you to explain why you have constructed in the whole area without leaving any setback. Okay, so for instance in Dehradun we have MDDA, Mussoorie Dehradun Development Authority, and it has proposed a book of bylaws, and under which it has been clearly stated that if you want to construct in this particular area, or if you want to construct a particular type of building, for example a residential building, then a minimum amount of setback has to be given to the building. Okay, and I personally prefer to give the setback, because if you close all the three sides of the building, or maybe if you dump all the three sides of the building, then there is no more space left for the air to move. And what happens if the plot or the land next to you also creates a building, and he also doesn't leave space, any offset at the perimeter of his building, then it becomes really very congested for the people over there who are living in that building. So it's my personal preference that you should leave minimum of 750 of space. Okay, 750 is roughly around 2.5 feet. Okay, and there's one more technical reason is is that when you try to utilize each and every corner of the building, then the column that you will provide will be at the edges. Okay, and the footing is always a rectangular footing or maybe a square footing if you're going for the isolated case. Okay, and what happens, you need to provide eccentric footing if you want to create the columns on the outer lines. For instance, this is my outer line. Okay, this line is my outer line. Okay, and if you want to create some columns over here, then you'll place columns over here and somewhere like here and then here. And what happens, and the land next to your plot is does not belong to you. Okay, and you cannot take your footing to that place. So in that case, you need to provide eccentric footing. And believe me guys, I really don't prefer providing eccentric footing. Okay, it's better to leave some offset and then start working with it. Okay, so now we'll come back to our topic. Okay, so my local authorities allows me to take a setback of minimum of 0.750 meters from the sides. Okay, and for this building I will like to take a setback of about I think 3 meters from the front. Okay, and from the back I will take roughly about 1.5 meters, because I really like the wind blowing around my building, and it really feels good. Okay, so first of all I need to break this block, and for that I will type in the command explode. If you type in X, then also it will open that command, and hit enter. Okay, now if you click on any part of the line, you see that all of the line has been exploded, and each of the line will act as an individual line. Okay, now try to give the offset. For that you need to type in offset, OFFSET, offset command, and hit enter. Okay, as I told you that I want to give an offset of 750 mm from both the sides. Okay, so I click on this side and take the offset here, and I click on the left side and click the offset here. Hit escape, type in O and hit enter again, and from the front I want an offset of 3 meters. Okay, click over here and create an offset over here, and from the back I want an offset of 1.5 meters. Hit the command offset again and give the dimension 1.5 and hit enter and create an offset line. Done. So now you need to trim these extra lines. Now you will learn the trim command. For that you need to enter TR and hit enter twice, and you can trim all of this thing in one go. Isn't it very easy? So now you'll get this much area to construct. Okay, 3 meters is more than enough if you want to park your motorcycle, your cycles, even your car, or if you want some greenery over here, if you want to plant some trees. 3 meter is more than enough for that. Okay, so now we have completed our one aspect, that is the plotting. Now in the next step we will start planning what all facilities and what all type of rooms and bathrooms you will require. So for that you need to wait for my second tutorial, which will be uploaded soon. And till the time, you guys take care and keep rocking. And yes, please don't forget to share this video and do subscribe to my channel. Okay, and take care. Bye bye.